We'll start off today by answering the question everyone's been asking, did this team have a fullback? Well, we got to the bottom of this mystery, and the answer is yes. Senior Scott Hurd registered 1 rush for 1 yard. Coach Nonek, you aren't going crazy. It's first and goal for Niagara now, trying to get this one a little closer in the waning moments. Goal line formation. Hand off to Hurd up the middle. He'll gain a yard. Up next is senior left tackle Jared Putnam, number 70. Watching offensive lineman highlights. We don't got much here. Well, I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's just move on. No, another offensive lineman. Well, oh, wait. I do remember one play for Rocky Alfred that was quite impressive. Let's go to the tape. First and 10 now for the Rhinos, up 28-20 in the last minute of the third. Bogan out of the shotgun, trips left. Drops back to pass, setting up a screen. Flips it to Clancy. Big block by the left guard, Alfred. O'Shaughnessy has space. He could make the pylon. Touchdown Rhinos, a 37-yard screen pass sprung by a beautiful block from Rocky Alfred. The Rhino secondary did a pretty good job this season making tackles. Unfortunately, most of those tackles were made after huge gains by the opponent's passing game. It wasn't all doom and gloom. Out of the 4 graduating defensive backs, we managed to cobble together 4 highlights. We'll start with number 4, Micah Austin. UMass knocking on the door, trying to make this a 1-score game. Third and goal, goal line formation. UMass fullback to the right, Micah Austin there with a big hit at the goal line. That'll bring up 4th and goal. A huge stuff by the senior cornerback. 3rd and 8, Ball State continues to operate out of the hurry-up. They're in shotgun formation. Moore drops back, looks to his right. Austin is there to undercut the route. Interception, turns around, gets about 5 on the return. But that's the first turnover of the night and the first interception on the year for senior cornerback Micah Austin. Number 9, Carl Bankston, didn't see the field very often. He only registered 2 tackles. We didn't bother looking for them. Moving on. Number 7, Derek Seals. Derek Seals was a dime cornerback most of the year, but he will go down in history for the first defensive touchdown scored in Niagara Rhinos history. Let's watch. First down, Ball State, a minute left in the half. Let's see how aggressive they want to be here with a 3-point lead. Moore out of the shotgun, looks to pass, floats one to the left. Seals is there for the interception. Nothing but green in front of him. It's going to be a pick 6 for the Niagara Rhinos. I don't know what Moore was thinking here. He just kind of floated a lollipop towards the sideline and Seals just ran underneath it. We finish up this whirlwind tour of SportsCenter top 10 cornerback play with number 3, Rob Ritchie. Ritchie finished the year with only 1 interception, but played stout run defense the entire season. A big 3rd and 1 now for the Huskies. Hurry up out of the pistol, offset eye. Tidwell, option to the left. Ritchie comes up and stuffs him behind the line. He might not always make the plays in the passing game, but he is very stout against the run. 4th down, Huskies. Jonas saw quite a bit of snaps as a rotational defensive end. Unfortunately, that didn't translate to the stat book, as he only registered a single tackle and no highlights on the season. Monte Reed was a solid rotational middle linebacker in the Niagara 3-4, registering 18 tackles in limited snaps. First and 10 Michigan at their own 43. Barron under center for this snap. Walker set behind him. Man in motion across to the right. Barron snaps. Delay handoff Walker. Reed steps up. Reed makes the hit. And oh my God, what is wrong with Monte Reed? What happened to his body? He seems okay. First and 10 Michigan right at the 10. Up by 20 points here in the fourth, looking to add to that lead. Barron hands off to Walker. He's hit behind the line, and Reed comes to clean it up. Good pursuit by Monte Reed for a 1-yard loss. 2nd and 11 from the 11. The tight ends generally weren't asked to do much in the run and shoot, but Richie Freeman registered 12 catches for 147 yards and a touchdown. 6'5" Warren Dockery was a disappointment, mainly because he ran a 6.5 40. Starting off as a second wide receiver, he finished the season 4th on the depth chart. Sidney Lewis was the 8th receiver on the depth chart, only dressing for 3 games. He finishes his career with 4 catches for 85 yards, including this beauty. 2nd and 8 now for Niagara, trailing by a touchdown, nearing midfield. Bogan has trips to the right. Drops back to pass, looking. Fires up the seam, has a man. It's Sidney Lewis, splits the safeties. He's brought down at the 10-yard line, but not until a 45-yard gain. He just split the safeties. Neither one followed him. Look at this. They both just let him go by. And Lewis, not known for his speed, is brought down from behind, but a beautiful play on 2nd and 8. The 5th wide receiver on the depth chart, Bart Iorg, is the great-grandnephew of former Blue Jays great Garth Iorg, here shown sporting a hipster mustache and looking like a guy that plays on your dad's beer league softball team. Bart didn't get a lot of snaps this year, but registered 11 catches for 98 yards and a touchdown. Finishing 2nd on the team with 5 touchdown catches, Ware became one of the more reliable possession receivers on this team while also showing occasional elusiveness. First and goal for the Rhinos. They come out in the 4 wide receiver spread. Browning offset next to Bogan. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, rolls out, underthrows Ware, catches it at the 9. Nice move to the outside, and he's in for the touchdown. Ware had to put on a little shake and bake there, but made a man miss and took it the final 5 yards himself into the end zone for a 2-score lead, 14-0 Rhinos. Originally playing at tiny Tiffin University in Ohio, Stanford Smart was cut his senior year due to disagreements with the coaching staff. He walked on to the Rhinos a complete unknown and went on to lead the team in both sacks and tackles for loss. 3rd and 8 for Michigan. They're only up by 13 against Niagara. Barron back in the shotgun. Takes the snap, looking to pass. Rolls to his right. Smart is there with a big hit. A huge sack by Smart, and that's going to bring up 4th down. Stevie Browning, the 34-year-old senior, walked on at the urging of his 12-year-old son, looking to recapture his glory days. Being reborn as a Rhino, he led the team with 1,100 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns. 3rd and goal in overtime now. Browning the lone setback with 4 wide receivers. The give will go to Browning. Met at the line. Oh my goodness! He just ran through Chris Hartman. I don't think Hartman remembers his Twitter password or his mother's maiden name. That was a big run by Browning.
Danny Rich and Andy Mellentree got him out of there. And Bob Galliano comes on to bring on the Denver Gold offense and their version of the run and shoot. He did not have one of his better outings last week, and he's going to try to make up for that tonight. Up front, he'll have Tom Davis as his center. Mike Neese and George Yarno will be the guards. Ray Wagner and Matt Miller will be the tackles. Wide receivers are Lonnie Turner and Mark Lewis. The slot backs Gil Stiegel and Leonard Harris. The running back is Bill Johnson. Leonard Harris in motion on 1st and 10. That's Harris. Speaking of short drop and quick throw, he has it up to about the 34-yard line. Howard Carson and David Howard combined for the stop for the Express. Defensively,